WOCA.
Ocala.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above.
All right, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock, beautiful Thursday morning, and it's time for Veterans News. Gary Pascale sitting in the captain's seat. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, veterans, and good morning, listeners. It's great to be with you this morning on this beautiful morning, and thankfully we've had a lot of rain even out there where I live. So everything's green and beautiful, and it looks more like Florida than the desert. We've been going through that drought for so long. We want to take a minute this morning to thank our sponsors, of course, the source WOCA, who makes it possible, and the great folks at Bob Wine's Camellia Garden and Nursery, who have been bringing us Veterans News ever since I can remember. They're located at 2610 Southeast 38th Street in our own beautiful Ocala. When it comes to your landscaping needs, Bob Wines has what you need. Everything from small plants to large trees, mulch, fertilizer, and much more. Bob Wines will deliver. They'll plant and guarantee the trees they plant. Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery has been keeping things blooming in Ocala since 1952, and you can contact them at area code 352-629-5766, and when you tell them you heard about them on WOCA, if you show them a veteran's ID, then you get a 10% discount. You can't beat a deal like that.
That's awesome.
And we have a new sponsor, Larry,
yes,
that we want to talk
exciting,
about here.
Yes.
Very excited. Hires Baxley has had generations of families honor them with their trust and confidence. They believe it's because for the last 128 years, their team of caring professionals has established a reputation of serving families with excellence and compassion. Hires Baxley currently partners with the Boy Scouts of America, Troop Number 72, to properly dispose of decommissioned American flags. They also have drop-off location program for cell phones for soldiers that help provide minutes that matter and helping heroes home. Hires Baxley is located at 910 East Silver Springs Boulevard in Ocala, or you can call them with any questions you have at area code 352-629-7171. And information can also be found on their website simply by Googling hiresbaxley.com. And we thank them for their sponsorship.
Absolutely, yeah.
Larry, we didn't have any casualties to report this week. That's good.
Wow.
If we missed any in the fire service or the police department or the military, we'll go ahead and report them next week. But, it looks like we've had a good week as far as that stuff goes. And,
that's always good.
We're thankful for that. And just want to let everybody know things are really getting busy at the Resource Center. It's sure being put to good use. We got a big influx of people coming every day. The phones are up and working, and a lot of people are calling in. If you're a veterans group or a veterans organization and you haven't seen our wonderful building, we're at 2730 East Silver Springs Boulevard. We're open from 8 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon, and we would love for you to come and see us. If you have time to volunteer, something we especially need right now is folks to answer the phone, and we have some long hauls over there, so we need a runner too, a person to answer the phone plus a runner, sometimes to go get people, because we're all over the place. Yeah, so we can use those volunteers. Come in and ask for David or Gary and fill out a volunteer application, and we'll see what we can do to help you. Larry, we're trying to expand our services to include everything a veteran would need, and Hank's come out with a new form that we can talk about today that asks specifically, when if somebody comes in for food, or if somebody comes in for help with electrical assistance or whatever they may come in with, we have a form that literally dictates everything from spiritual counseling, all the way to financial counseling and needs. And because a lot of people, when you're in a hurry, you got stuff on your mind.
Yeah.
You come in to a situation like that, and you don't know everything what's available to you. So we have each caseworker goes over the form with this person, and if there's some need that they might not have come in for, they didn't realize we had, or that we could refer them to, we have that new form, and it's been a great help. Last person I talked to with one, there was like 3 things on there, and I was able to refer them, right in our own building. So
wow, so you're streamlining the whole procedure.
Yes, we are. And
so what can I ask? What is like one of the biggest requests from people who come in there? What do you see most?
Well, the 2 biggest things people request is, believe it or not, the job services and the chaplains. And we're working diligently. We met with some people last week from Career Source, and they're trying to get somebody in there, I think, about 4 days a week.
Oh, that's nice. And they're great.
Yeah, and that will literally be the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Because that's still, it's only a short way from us to the workforce people, but we still have to go out of the building, and we're working to kind of get everything in the building. We got a lot going on. We're doing a lot of expansion. I had 2 young ladies that retired from the Army that came in last week, and they made some suggestions, and we went out and bought shelving for the pantry we have for the food bank that matter of fact, I got a class today, and I'm going to go with them. They put all the shelves together. Excuse me, so we're kind of ready to go on that. Once we get that pantry in, we'll have a bigger variety of food, and hopefully eventually we'll have USDA food to give out. We're working on fresh vegetables and meat. We haven't got it yet, but we got the freezers cranked up, and we got things moved around a little bit. So, we're looking forward to great things at that resource center.
Wow.
We do a lot there.
And what are the requests for chaplains? What are people looking for? Prayer or it's like spiritual guidance? What's going on
prayer,
there?
Spiritual guidance. There's I think there's 4 chaplains in the group. They deal with all faiths. Are you one of them? No, but I'm taking courses. They had offered them to me, and I'm go ahead and I'm taking the courses, and it's a beautiful experience, and they're very helpful. I'll give you an example. I had a guy last week, and we don't do transportation generally, but he had to have eye surgery, and he couldn't drive. He had a car, and he had to go to Gainesville for the eye surgery, and one of the chaplains took him to Gainesville, and they sat there with him till
that was good.
Brought him home.
Wow.
So
it's amazing what you all do, which is some kind of behind the scenes. I'm so glad you do the radio show so that it's not completely behind the scenes, so the rest of the community gets to hear about the work you do.
Yeah, we're blessed, and a lot of people don't know about the radio show, so we're trying to get it out when people come in. We let them know that we do have the Veterans News Hour from WOCA, and we want to get our base of listeners expanded, and not only for the purpose of vets helping vets, but just because this station does so much good for vets all year. Any kind of event,
sure.
You advertise it, and it's important to have unity in the veteran community, and like I say, we look to do great things not only in the future, but we look to do it now. Today we got that class on that food bank, and I am just so excited about being able to give people extra food.
Yeah.
Especially in this time of need.
So is there a way that the rest of us can help you help them? Can we bring in bags of food, or what do you?
Oh yes, yeah.
What is on your wish list?
You can always bring in bags of food for our regular food pantry. And, we use a lot of items like anything with meat in it, like chili, spaghetti with meatballs, ravioli with the little meat inside them,
right.
Corned beef hash, all that stuff. So we can give it in addition to vegetables. And a lot of people, they don't have a stove, that come in possibly. So
sure.
That kind of stuff, you can put it on a plate and throw it in the microwave and zap it, and you got a good meal.
Yeah.
So, cereal, other things that we do, people that are on food stamps, they can't purchase things like soap and toilet paper and laundry soap, and a lot of places don't give that away because it's expensive. But we're blessed. We have some agencies that help us with that kind of area, so we're able to do little things like that, to help the veterans, to get ahead. And like Hank always says, we try to give people a hand up rather than a handout.
Yeah. If you have any questions for Gary during this show, you are always welcome to call. The number is 622-9622. We'll give you the number for Vets Helping Vets on the other side of the break. Let's take that break, and we'll be right back with Gary Pascale and Veterans News.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Thursday, times of sun and clouds, quite warm but humid, with a shower and thunderstorm around, especially this afternoon across the interior, high 88 to 92. Then partly cloudy skies tonight, low 71, inland 77 at the coast. For Friday, times of sun and clouds, high 88 to 92. Saturday, partly sunny, and afternoon thunderstorm in spots, high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lunder.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75. This week, the calendar says summer, and Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens is ready with a fabulous array of deals starting with crepe myrtles. Bob has a bigger selection than anyone, and what's more, he's even got a BOGO. Buy one, get one free on all crepe myrtles in stock. That's just the beginning. Hundreds of roses are specially priced, with a coral, peach, red, and popcorn-colored drift roses, regularly $14.99, just $9.99. Gorgeous double red, double pink knockout roses, regularly $24.99 or just $19.99. Of course, Bob's still got hundreds of those dwarf, ever-blooming red ruffle azaleas, everybody's favorite, still just $3.99. Truckload tree sale, all your favorites starting as low as $49.99. Come celebrate the start of summer at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, daily till 4, Saturdays till 2, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new truck.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Here is your 30-second news brief. 6 staff members and 1 inmate have been injured during a disturbance at Gulf Correctional Institution in the Panhandle. Bellevue police have issued a warrant for a 20-year-old woman after 2 dead dogs and 10 sick pets were discovered inside a home. NASA says they will broadcast images of the August 21st solar eclipse from 11 spacecraft, 3 aircraft, and more than 50 high-altitude balloons. And Aquatica in SeaWorld is hosting part of the world's largest swimming lesson today. And that is your news brief from The Source.
All right, 18 minutes after 9 o'clock, 80 degrees, temperatures climbing to 93, and there's a 72% chance we'll see rain most likely this afternoon. Let's return to Veterans News. Gary Pascale and Joe Martone.
And we promised you that phone number if you want to get in touch with us, area code 352-433-2320. And it's up and working.
Bravo.
Joe, and you and I were just talking about the medallions. How excited are you to get the medallions?
I am beyond belief. The effort that has been put into that from the community in Bellevue, and the artistry, and the gentlemen that made the base, the fiberglass medallions. Before they were primed and painted and then artistically painted. Because the primer is a paint. I call that a paint. But then artistically painted is, and then you just told me that they just put the clear coat on it. Automotive, the word saying clear coat, we mean like automotive, like you see on your cars on there, and they look outstanding. And they're going to be mounted hopefully this week.
Yeah, that's what I was told. And, I got to see one with the clear coat. And, we had the medallions out that when they weren't clear coated.
Yeah, well, during the grand opening.
During the grand opening.
Right.
And they looked really good. But with this clear coat, it looks like, I used to work for E1 many years ago, and we would put this special clear coat on the fire trucks. When the fire truck first comes out, how it looks. That's how these medallions look.
So does it have the new car smell too?
Yeah, it's got the new car smell and everything. And, the brackets that, are kind of out of the way, so I don't even think you'll see the brackets.
No, you shouldn't.
When
They
it's
should be on the
mounted.
inside of the medallion.
And, I'm just really looking forward to it. And like you were saying, Joe, once we get them medallions up with the branches of service, and I believe they even included the National Guard, didn't they? I think
Yes.
on the National
Yes.
Guard, so we'll have 6.
6 medallions altogether.
And hopefully, again, we were shooting for this week, so if not this week, next week. But I think all of them are back there in the stock room. We were waiting on a couple of them to get out of the body shop. And
but we give kudos and thank yous all, because this is all done for nothing. This is all donated materials, donated labor to put it together. I mean, we can't say thank you enough. And that's going to help the identity of the building, because you say, it's the big blue building. And then I couldn't find you.
Yeah.
We're the only big blue building next to the library.
I don't see how we could miss that roof, but it's there.
But once the medallions are up there, it'll be identifiable quite from a distance. And we're going to take a bunch of those pictures, and it's going to go nationwide. We're going to get in touch with ABC. We're going to try to get in touch with ABC at our end, because we're affiliated with ABC or NBC.
Both. We got both of them.
Both of them. But we have NBC Sports, so maybe
Right.
we'll get in touch with NBC and see if we can get national recognition coming in here. So we'll see if we can pull a few strings here and there, or a rope.
When it comes to these medallions, of course, it's actually the symbol of the branch of service, and we've all seen them on flags. We've seen them on letterhead and everything,
Yes.
but these artists have actually taken by hand and made them emblems. And I think they told me, the artist shared, that the hardest one, Joe, that they had to make was the Air Force. There's
Really?
so many colors and so many little details on the Air Force medallion that they told me that took the longest to make.
When these are up, we have to of course, thank them again over and over again. But understand, these were done by hand, the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way, exactly.
This is not produced with a machine, takes a picture, slaps it, laminates it on it. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day. That looks great for so long. But these were hand painted by artists. Not a house painter.
No, and these are definitely, on the Picasso level.
No, we can tell what they are. They're not Picassos. No, we can tell what they are. Rembrandt, we'll go with Rembrandt.
Maybe Michelangelo.
Michelangelo,
but they're that good, and the detail, the attention to detail that somebody had to pay to these. Now,
Pay attention.
They've been working on them. I guess it probably took about 6 months.
Yes, 6 months from. You want to take a phone call?
Yeah, we can take a phone call. Sure.
Yeah, get the headphones. I'll get the. It's okay. We can share. No, I want that one. No, you get that one. Okay, let's go.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning. I'd just like to invite any of the veteran community to come and check us out the Amateur Radio Field Day, which is being done at the St. George Anglican Church, just off Baseline Road.
One cheap plug just came through. All right, Jim, we got you. We got you covered.
Yeah. It runs from 2 p.m. Saturday to 2 p.m. Sunday, and we'll be camped out there on the side of the church.
Very good. Thank you, Jim, for calling. Good man. Oh, yeah, he's a veteran supporter. We appreciate all different ways, shapes, and forms that our listeners. There we go. That's the word I want to use. Listeners support the veterans, vets helping vets, and you'd be surprised the community out there that are starting to respond because we've moved veterans up and veterans.
Oh yes,
moved. And it's heartwarming to go into there. And I just went and renewed my lifetime pass. Now, I haven't figured this out yet. It says lifetime pass, but you got to renew it every 4 years. But what it's for, it's all the state parks. And if you're a disabled vet, you get it for free. So you can visit all the state parks of Florida. It's a pass. You just go in there, bring every veteran should have the little white card that gives all the details about you. I don't know if you need your DD-214. I didn't. I just brought the card in there because I renewed. Again, it was 4 years ago when I did the original. But you go in there, they're very pleasant at the state parks. But and they give you the book for all the state parks. So when you go through a state park, you just show them this pass, and they thank you for your service, and there's no charge to get in any state park in the state of Florida.
Oh, that's all disabled veterans.
All disabled veterans, yes.
Now,
It might be just for veterans. I'm saying disabled veteran, but it might be just for veterans.
Okay.
So just one quick phone call, and that'll solve that little hiccup in my presentation.
Right in our listening area here, we had a lot of really nice state parks.
Yeah, I went to Silver Springs River State Park, because as you pull in there, they have camping there and all that other stuff. But the gate has offices in there, so they can process you. And I was in there. Someone was coming in to rent a cabin. I didn't even know they have cabins.
I didn't know that either. I'm gonna have to check that out.
And maybe one day we'll have them on there and talk about
because I got a kayak and I want to get in there
you go kayaking.
go from there up to the.
That's I say I brave to go kayaking in the Silver Springs River. There's alligators. I don't like alligators next to my kayak.
Well, I don't either.
And the monkeys are the one I would worry about.
I'd worry about the monkeys more than the alligators.
Or as I say, the monkeys.
I think the alligators like to get a little bit further down where the water's a little warmer. That's 72 degrees,
Cool. I've seen them. I've been down that on my pontoon, and that you see the snout in the eyes just coming. No. That's it. I know they can't get me on the pontoon, but I say, I'm glad I'm on a pontoon. But they're just wiggling away with those kayaks, and I like when they get right next to the pontoon, and they're like, I can steer this like a car, It's a pontoon. Don't get too close. I can't stop it on a dime, But I digress. Sorry about that.
That's their area, definitely. It don't belong, to people.
Just like the Veterans Resource Center is our area.
Amen.
Yeah, we're gonna. Now the hours are 8 to 5.
8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
And tours are only in the morning hours?
Yeah, but, it depending, if you get there and you need a tour and, when we're available to do it, we don't have a client, we'll go ahead and do it.
I heard Career Source is coming in.
Yeah, we're looking for Career Source to come in, and that'll just about complete us, but.
So we have someone that does home loans for veterans.
Loans.
Then we have someone for women's crisis.
Women in crisis. We have insurance. We have a chaplain's office. We have veterans and families, which Samson takes care of. We're going to have the Career Source there. We have a classroom there that that Tina Dixon Bartlett teaches computer skills.
Right. We have some more stuff coming in behind the scenes. I can't until it's sealed and delivered. But I hope it works, because boy, I'll be happy to announce.
Yeah, I heard y'all had a good board meeting. So we're looking forward to good things coming about that.
We got a quick 30-second. Oh, I thought someone was calling. No, you just gave me the 2-minute sign.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Peace to you, Larry. So, with that said, our pantry is getting full. We're USDA approved.
Yeah, that should be I go to the class today, so no more than 90 days from today, I would assume.
Or less, yeah.
Or less.
So we'll be able to start filling up the pantry, so we can help the ones that can't, are unable to help themselves temporarily.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, we're not a charity, per se. We help. What's the old?
A hand up, not a handout.
Exactly.
But veterans, if you're in need, don't feel too proud, because we're there to help. And then in the future, you're going to turn around and you're going to help somebody else. That's that's the way we do it.
That's what we hope to. That's what we hope to do. Sorry. The service that we are providing is 15 cents we're taking for administration. 85 cents of a dollar donated goes to the veteran in one shape, form, or another. So that's 85 cents out of a dollar. So if you're out there and you like to support us, please, 433-2320. That's 433-2320 is the number to call for money donations. We can use it. And on that note, Gary, would you wrap us up?
Yep. For Hank Whittier, we want to say, God bless America.
God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu.
Obamacare is dead.
The president last night in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Today, Republican senators set to unveil details of their health care bill draft.
Now, Mitch McConnell is expected to release the Senate's plan later this morning amid complaints from Democratic and many Republican senators that they don't even know the crucial details of the plan. The Washington Post this morning is reporting that McConnell's so-called draft discussion outlines a phasing out of Medicaid expansion, peeling back ACA taxes, and eliminating federal funding for Planned Parenthood.
Fox's Blake Berman. Tropical storm Cindy making landfall early today in Louisiana. Southeast Texas also seeing heavy rains and winds as a system moves northeast. And Britain's Prince Philip is back at home at Buckingham Palace after being released from the hospital where the 96-year-old was being treated for an infection. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Just announced, during the Ford Summer Sales Event, get 0% financing for 72 months, plus an additional $1,000 on top of your trade-in. It's summer's hottest deal on vehicles like Ford Focus, Fusion, Escape, and Edge. Offer ends July 5th. Take on summer right with Ford, America's best-selling brand, and save big across a full lineup of Ford vehicles. Get 0% financing for 72 months, plus $1,000 on top of your trade-in. Hurry into the summer sales